Here's how President Biden responded to the crisis at our border. Roll tape.
Do you believe that the border is secure, sir?
No, it's not. I haven't believed it for the last 10 years. But I've said it for the last 10 years.
Do you believe your
Give me the money.
Okay. Sheriff Mark Daniels from Cochise County, Arizona, joins me now. Sheriff, the president just said it's not been controlled for 10 years. Give me the money. What's your response to that?
Well, this is the first time that in 3 years since he's been president that he even admitted that. Yeah. And you put that in perspective, what his Secretary of Homeland Security, Mayorkas, has been saying for 3 years, based on insults, abandonment, and avoidance to the sheriffs, the governors, the mayors that have been doing everything they can to secure our border, to include the own agents, CBP agents, is the fact that if Mayorkas is saying that the border is secured, effectively secured, and he said that numerous times, but the president finally comes out and says it's not, puts a real pinch right there. But also, in the meantime, we've been insulted for 3 years on this.
Now, you're the sheriff in a county that is right on the border, I believe. And I keep hearing that some of the towns on the border have been turned into war zones. Is that accurate? Tell me more about that.
It's very accurate. Every day, and this is where I get frustrated, every day that goes by, we have a tragedy. We have the pursuits, what you just saw in Texas, that happens here. We put 400 and some people in jail last year in my jail in Cochise County for pursuits, 566 smuggler drivers in my county, 2,884 people are booked in my jail for border-related crimes in my county in the last 2 years. The bottom line, they changed the quality of life that we have here. Sheriffs around the country have been addressing this with the president, trying to get him to work with us, to include Secretary Mayorkas, and these are the tragedies we're seeing every day. So it is frustrating.
Do you want a wall? Just put up a wall and a return to Mexico policy? Just completely reverse policy? Where are you coming from on this?
Well, we got to engage it. We have to work together. State, local, and federal has to work together. That's what our oath of office says. If we're not working together, you have situations like this. That's why Governor Abbott in Texas is doing what he's doing. He took it in his own hands. That's what we're doing in Cochise County, our governor, our state. If we're not doing that, if we rely on the White House and Congress even, we're in trouble because it's not getting fixed on this border.
You said in your county, you're taking things into your own hands. What are you doing?
Well, we have safe street operations. We have financial crime operations. To give you an example, for the last 2 years, it's cost my county, just in jail costs, $9.4 million on border-related crimes, just in our jail. We put on programs. The building I'm sitting in right now is a new border operations center that deals with intel, human trafficking, all this. We get little to none when it comes to federal support or federal funding to address any of these issues down here. The state of Arizona, my county, my mayors, we're doing everything we can to protect our citizens. Why the federal government stands up and points fingers and the blame game. We got to unite on this because every day's a tragedy.
But they come through your county, right? They don't come in and stay. They come through and head north someplace.
Well, Arizona leads the nation in fentanyl, so they're coming through every day when it comes to fentanyl. Also, the other thing about it is, just on street releases by Border Patrol, since May of 2023, in 6 months, we had 650 state-coordinated and local coordinated buses take migrants out of my county that have been processed to NGOs. Whether it's fight and flight pursuits, whether it's street releases, it's not a good scenario. And it's about time President Biden actually acknowledges it's not working, but we need his leadership to help fix it.
Got it. Sheriff, thanks very much for being with us today and giving us an accurate picture of what's going on that border. Thank you, Sheriff.